Hello, everyone. This is Joanne, and welcome to another DTSA meeting, Dollar Tree Shoppers Anonymous. Bienvenue, bienvenidos. Welcome, welcome, one and all. So, are you a Dollar Tree addict? Do you love Dollar Tree? Is it your favorite store? Do you buy way too many things? Welcome to our meeting, because I am that and more. So, yes, I love to have fun during these meetings, love to make jokes, don't take anything I say too seriously, and we'll be off to a good start that way. All right. So let's just get into it because I know your addicted little eyes want to see everything. So these are new in my stores. So everything I show, well, not everything I show is always new because I do repurchase things. I am an addict after all, but typically I show you new items, and I also buy things for my household, which are repeat purchases sometimes. So anyway, but these are new. These are new to me. Getting ready for Christmas. And so I feel like every week they're bringing more and more Christmas into my stores. So, yeah. So if you're not getting Christmas yet, I'm sure it'll be soon. So it should be by now. I mean, yeah. So anyway, so I thought these were cute. These are 6 little ornaments. I'm a junk journaler, of course. So, I mean, my channel is called Junk Journal Joanne. So you got to know I'm a junk journaler. But I want to use these as charms on Christmas journals. So we have wishing you a Merry Christmas, Winter Wonderland, Happy Holidays, Peace and Joy, Merry Christmas, Be Merry. Now, these are that kind of fiber board stuff, you know, like almost like a combo between, you know, wood and cardboard. So let's just take one off here. They're stuck on here. I did see in my store that a couple were missing off one of them. So just, you know, make sure and don't throw it in too quickly. Look at them and make sure that there's 6 on these. Well, that's not coming off great. But anyway, it will. I'll work on it. I'll work on it off camera. How about that? No, we want to sit and watch you peel it off for another 5 minutes. So anyway, they're just stuck on there. And I have my handy dandy Cricut tool. I do not own a Cricut. So this is just what I like to use for things. So there you go. So that's a tip for you. But I might be able to even use a piece of masking tape and kind of get that sticky thing off. But anyway, so there we are. Keep my tools handy in case. So I think those are super cute. $1.50 for all of my seasonal items now, all the Christmas items, all the Halloween stuff and Thanksgiving, all those seasonal holiday items are $1.50 each in my stores. This is Cobblestone Corners. Dollar Tree always comes out with like little Christmas villages and things every year. And I did see a lot of little buildings, but I don't really need any of those. I just don't really collect those types of things. But they're very cute if you do, or if you know, I've heard of people, using them with their grandkids. Cause if you have like little kids and you don't want them to break like you don't want to give a very expensive, special Christmas village houses and things that they might break. These would be cute because they're more plastic, you know, well, they are plastic. So I want to just decorate with these. I think these are adorable. This little train. So I want to use it either in my craft room or maybe on our main level. I don't know. So I just thought it was cute, and I don't think it has any batteries or anything. I think it's just, yeah, it isn't. I'm checking it over. It's just they hook together, and it's just a little, set of 3, and for $1.50 again. So that's a cute little village scene. I might cut that out and use that in the junk journal, like part of this. So, but you can see them better if I put them on this white background, I think. So, little Christmas tree, gingerbread guy, and a train. So, whole little Christmas village train. So, I thought that was adorable. And I'm starting off with Christmas in case you're like, yeah, we kind of figured that. So, I have another Grinch coloring book that I found at Dollar Tree, but this was a different one for me. So I love these. They, you can use them as ornaments, they're saying, but I'll just use them in a junk journal. This one says Merry Grinchmas. I really want to make a Merry Grinchmas junk journal this year, so I'll try to find time to do that. Sometimes the Christmas season gets busy, but I'll see if I can find some time to do it. So, and this is very cute too. Merry Grinchmas and Happy New Year. So just the ornaments on the back, and can use the cover in junk journals. So I'll just flip through quickly, not every page, but it's also an activity book. So if you have children or grandchildren, or you yourself, I mean, I like to do some of the activities sometimes, like finding how many words you can find in the phrase. I love to do those kind of things when I'm traveling. So I will grab one of these play pads sometimes and do that. I think it's just fun. Or even at home, if I just want to do something kind of more relaxed and not have to think too hard, I will do some of the activities. But this one I want to save for junk journal. So I won't really be using these, I don't think, for the activities. All right, now I do like window clings. I like to use them in my journals sometimes. Not all the time, but occasionally. And last year, well, I used to be a patron of Rebecca Hoot. She has a very nice channel if you haven't heard of her. So it's Rebecca Hoot, again, Rebecca and then Hoot. And she's, so I was a Patreon or a patron of her Patreon. I don't know what, I supported her on Patreon, and I would get a monthly kit. Well, then I stopped doing that a couple months ago because I was just finding I wasn't having time to complete all the kits. The kits are adorable. They're reasonably priced. They're wonderful. But I'm not able to, now that I have my own channel and my own Etsy store, I'm spending more time on those, and I don't have as much time to do Rebecca Hoot's kits, sadly. So I still have, several of her kits, and I have a Candyland one, and I have a Mrs. Claus one. So that's what made me think of it as buying this window cling set because of Mrs. Claus, and then Santa Claus. Well, Santa's down here too. So there's an African-American Santa, and then there's a white Santa. So, and Mrs. Claus too. How cute. So we got one, couple there and another couple. They're so cute. And I really love the house on this one. So, anyway, I wanted to buy it. So, this is $1.50, and there's 13 window cling, designs on one sheet here. So, but the reason I went into the whole Rebecca Hoot thing is because I have a kit that I pulled out when I was pulling out all my winter stuff, and it's a Mrs. Claus kit that I haven't done. So I was like, oh, well, this is so cute. And now I have 2 Mrs. Clauses that I could use in it. So yeah, so there. I wanted to show you these. I've shown you these before, but you might not watch all of my hauls. And I really want to encourage you. I mean, do you need encouragement? You're already an addict. But to buy these if you see them, because they're not out all year round. Although in Easter time, I have seen purple, pink, yellow, and sometimes a different shade of green, I think. So they do come out sometimes at Easter, sometimes maybe at Valentine's Day, although not as much. So these two, for example, would be great for Valentine's Day. The green one for St. Patty's Day. I've been buying them up, and you've maybe already seen them on my other hauls if you follow me. If you don't, why aren't you? What's going on? Just kidding. But I just wanted to encourage you to get them if you're a junk journaler, and for $1.50 each, you get 3 yards on each of these, and they kind of go, they're fun to use. They're just fun to use and all year round. So I try to buy them when I see the seasonal ones, and then I use them all year round. So that's a tip for you. All right, now I got a bunch of these little boxes. Okay, so gift boxes. I think this is the last of my Christmas stuff. I'll check. But got these gift boxes, and there are 5. Wow, I thought there were 3 in each. Holy cow. Okay, 5 for $1.50. Well, hey, girl, let's get some more of these then. I want to use them as junk journals. I'm thinking. I'm not sure yet, but I thought they'd be cute little junk journals. Let's see how big these are. All right, it might have said on the tag, but I threw that to the side. About 5, almost 5 by like, almost 5. So almost 5 by almost 5 inches. So like little square shape. But I wouldn't really use the bottoms of them, although maybe I could. I was trying to think of how I could design them, maybe like this, and then maybe cover this portion with some scrapbook paper or something else, and use a couple little book rings. Or I could make another spine, and anyway, I'm still thinking through it in my head. So, but I just thought they were adorable, and I thought they would make really sweet little junk journals. Sorry for the glare. I'm filming at night. So I think there might be a glare even during the day and with this black craft mat. But, you know, you can't see the inside ones until you open them. But, oh, it's kind of cute. Ho, 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 Santa. This is a really pretty one with the sleigh. And this is cute with the snowman. So, I don't know. I'm still thinking on it. I'm filming this ahead. So by the time you see this, I think this is going to be already the middle of November. So you'll be like, well, you better start thinking quick. But no, I'm filming this way ahead because I was really addicted recently to Dollar Tree. I mean, I'm always addicted to Dollar Tree, but for some reason I was hauling Dollar Tree hauls like there was no tomorrow. And because I wanted to sort my stuff out, I'm trying never to stab myself on screen so you don't see like bursts of blood coming out. Because that would cause a lot of editing. I mean, let's... All right. Now, when I'm filming this, it's like November... Is it November 2nd today? All right. It's November 2nd. All right. So I'm filming this, you know, a way ahead. So anyway, so I haven't quite deduced yet on November 2nd what I'm going to do for my Christmas junk journals. But this is one idea I had. And now that I look at them, I do think it would be fun. Like to kind of have the couple little book rings. Have some fun little Christmas papers in between. I don't know. Let me know what you think. But anyway, super cute little designs on these. I think I bought one of each one that I could find. So... okay, elf number 25, that's cute. Inspected by elf number 25, little snowflake one. And then this looks like Santa's belt buckle. Which direction would that be? I don't know. Belt buckle and buttons, you know, like his uniform, or not uniform, but his outfit, I guess. And then, okay, so this is two more. So let's go for it. I know you want to see inside. I know you do. So I think, so how many is that so far? 3? So I got 5. And then there may be more. I didn't spend a lot of time looking. I was in a bit of a hurry this day because I had dropped our little dog. We had dropped both, my husband was with me. We had dropped our little dog off and she was getting groomed and we had some other errands to run. So the Dollar Tree is right next to where she gets groomed. She doesn't she doesn't have a lot of fur, so it's just a bath and a nail trim, so it doesn't take that long for her to get groomed. But anyway, I just ran in kind of quick. Oh, I really love this one. Oh, I love that one. Okay. And Merry & Bright, that's super cute. So I just kind of ran in quick, and that, like I said, and then I've said that like 3 times. You're like, gosh, yeah, lady, we get it. You went quickly. All right. But, so I didn't like do a deep dive into the bin is what I'm saying. Because when I have time, I will spend like 15 minutes finding every blasted thing that's in a set, you know? Like there may be 6, 7 sets of these and I'd be looking through all of them. So these are really cute. Okay, and then the coordinating bottoms here. And then, oh, that's a cute one, the snow globe. All right. Oh, that's super cute too. I really like this set. Okay, get this set if you want. Is that a repeat of the other one? Yeah, that was in that other one, wasn't it? Or am I going nuts? No, it is. Okay, all right. So maybe there's some repeated designs in some of them, but I really like this set the best. So, but you know, you may have different opinion. You may not like that set as well. So there's those. And then, let me see. Okay, I think that is it for the Christmas. Yeah, okay. Making sure there might be one more Christmas item, because I kind of want to coordinate a little bit. Okay, no, I think that's it. All right. Now, this isn't Christmas. This is one of these little photo frames. Okay, let me get these off to the side, the boxes. And I want to show you, because I did 2 of these recently. Now, how can I stand up without getting my whole body in the screen? Yes. All right. So these you just, you know, you take off the back and then you put your own photo in. And so I wanted to do a family photo or something in there. I'm not sure yet. But this one I just did. I had found this on the internet. It says, don't be afraid to be different. And I think there was another sentence with it that said being different is your superpower. But I just really like the image and really cute how it's like a little black sheep in the middle of all these white sheep. So don't be afraid to be different. And I'm different. So I want to embrace my differences. So I have some other little sheep decor on my windowsill. Just back here. I have all kinds of little decor along my windowsill. And so I added this there. So I thought that was cute. And then, oh no, now I got to try to get the dogs because I had the dogs and I want to grab my little dogs. Okay, I'm going to pause and reach it. I'll come right back. Okay, sorry. I didn't know how I was going to grab it with reaching across. I have this ring light attachment thing. I don't use the ring light when I'm filming, but not that you care, but there's a big long arm that reaches from my over my craft table here. And for me to like leap over would have been, could be deadly. But anyway, these are our two dogs, Marcia and Princess. I don't know if you can see there's a little bit of a glare. So the little one is Princess and the big one is Marcia. So I have them in there. And then I have other family you're like, seriously, you framed the dogs and not your family. I do have lots of other family photos around me. I have bulletin boards with family photos and so it's just ideas for things that you can do with these little frames. I mean, you don't necessarily have to put a photo in them. You can put like this, like a saying and a little image or whatever. So yeah, so I thought that was cute. So I worked on those the other day. And then these are some other things. I'm collecting Moana, ephemera, and different things all the time because our son lives in Hawaii and we go to visit him and I do travel journals and stuff. So, but this isn't really for that. This is just a dry erase board with Moana designs on it. And I have a lot of dry erase boards. I am a reading and writing tutor, so I do use these a lot of times with my little students. And I just thought, I think, our son lives so far away in Hawaii. He's our only child. And I just feel like having these Hawaii items makes me feel more connected to him. And so it's kind of silly maybe, but it just makes me feel like he's around us every day. If I have some little Hawaii trinkets or little things, around me in my craft area here. So I have like a Hawaiian mug that I keep a lot of pens in. I have little Lilo and Stitch items, and then I have some Moana items. So that's that. All right, and then I found SpongeBob SquarePants deck of cards. So I was so pleased because I've been collecting all the sets of cards from Dollar Tree, and I finally found the SpongeBob one. And yes, and I hear you, whoever asked that you want to see them. Okay, I'm opening them up. Oh yes, Addicts United. We all want to see the goods. Oh my gosh, I love this cartoon so much. I used to watch this with my son all the time when he was little. We just thought it was hilarious. There was actually this study that came out that said watching SpongeBob SquarePants does nothing for your brain. It actually harms your brain. And I'm like, oh, come on. It's a harmless cartoon. So, yeah. But I believe it. So it's Patrick and his friend and then SpongeBob. And this is cute. Cute. So there's those. All right. Now, next few items. I want to make sure I'm not forgetting things. Okay. So these I've seen a couple different times and didn't get them because I thought, Joanne, you have so many markers in this craft room. You probably can't fit another marker in. But you know what? I think the addiction was pretty strong and I couldn't abate it this visit. So I was like, you know what? Look at them. They're outline markers. They're glitter. They're, so, and I think I have my receipt here too. This is in Stillwater, Minnesota, if I didn't mention. So I think these markers, I'm trying to look quickly, so I'm stalling. I'm like, the Moana board was $1.25. These glitter markers, they were $1.50. I thought they were going to be $1.25 because I thought they'd be like school supplies. All right. So, all right. Okay, let's open them. Let's take a look at them. So I'm guessing they're like, okay, what is it? Yellow, purple, and orange. And I didn't see other colors, but then I didn't, like, again, I was kind of looking through the store pretty fast. So, I don't know. It says, shake the marker up and down several times before use to remove the cap and firmly press tip down on paper for 3 to 7 seconds. Okay, so this is a little labor intensive. All right. And then tap the tip down on paper several times to release the ink. Now the marker is ready for use. Reattach the cap and lay the marker flat to store it. Oh, it's supposed to be flat? Oh, look it. I have something on me. Oh, no. Oh, it's leaking. It's leaking. So instead of stabbing myself, I have a leaky pen. Look at it. I didn't even notice that. Oh, no. Okay, well, that one's going in the garbage. All right. Yikes. Okay. Sorry. Okay, talk to yourself. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, I'm going to get a wet wipe out. We'll try one of the other ones. I hope they're not all leaking. It leaked onto the orange one. Okay. That's weird. Well, guess I should have inspected those a little more carefully before I tossed them in. Oh, well, it's $1.50. It's all right. You know, accidents happen. Somebody maybe, well, no, maybe the, temperature change or something when it was being shipped caused it to burst or something. Who knows? So, yeah. All right. So, sorry. Okay, let's see. I don't want to, that's going to be, okay. Well, that's coming off pretty good with that. Sorry. I wanted to use the purple one because I thought it would be easier to show you on paper and not this orange one. Okay. Oh, my word. All right. Let's shake this one and see. I really want to show you what these are like because I myself have been wondering what they're like. So I think these are kind of like some of these other ones where you have to kind of get them started and then which sometimes can take a long time. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, that looks, wow, that looks almost like gold. That doesn't really look like orange at all. Okay, maybe they're not the color of, I don't know. And maybe that other one, yeah, no, I think that was leaky. I want to take a chance. I was going to say maybe the purple one would be okay if I washed it off, but okay. All right, things you didn't expect to happen in your YouTube videos. All right. Okay, now I want to see what this yellow one looks like because this one looked kind of like rose gold, which is actually pretty cool. So I would say buy these, but, oh, there, that looks the same. That looks the same. Oh, it's a little bit different. Little bit different. I don't know if you can even tell. You can't really, okay, let me write my name. All right. So like a metallic. And then, okay, let's see if we can tell. Yeah, this is a little darker. And so this is more of an orangey, and the other one is more of a yellow. Shoot, I wish the purple one was working. Well, I'm probably going to buy another set of these if I see them, I think, because I would like the purple. Well, I probably don't need it, but anyway, okay. So there's that. See how smoothly that went? Wasn't that nice? Wasn't that a good demonstration? Oh, man. All right, now I don't eat candy. I typically eat like stevia flavored or monk fruit or some other type of sweetener. But these are for our mail carrier. So I have an Etsy shop. I sell, junk journals and junk journal kits and little golden books and, these things in my Etsy store. Well, I have the mail carrier. I have it set up so that he comes and picks up everything that goes out from the front bench in front of our door. And we don't have a long driveway. We have, it's not super long, but he has to park in our, by our garage and walk up to the front of the house and grab the packages from the front bench. So the bench by the front door. So, short story long, sorry. But I'm trying to get all this purple ink off me too. All right. So I feel like it's a little bit of a chore for him, and he's really good about it. And he, you know, doesn't complain or anything. And my packages are always picked up on time. They're always done, you know, he always does a great job. My packages seem to be handled carefully. They get where they're going. And so I have gotten in the habit of buying little bags of treats here and there for him. He's a young guy, and I figure, you know, I don't know what he likes. I'll have to ask. I'll have to get to know him a little more and ask what are his favorites, because maybe he doesn't even like some of this stuff. I don't know. But I've gotten him little caramels from Dollar Tree, like those Werther ones or the other ones, and he'll write a note sometimes, like, thank you for the caramels, thank you for the candy, whatever. And he said the other day, so I bought some more, as he said the other day, I can pull it out because I keep all my package confirmation receipts and stuff. And he said on this one, okay, I'll see if I can find it. Boy, today is a show and tell, isn't it? Okay, well, I probably didn't put it in my book yet. All right, I lied. Anyway, he said something to the effect of he was having a really tough day, and getting a treat from me really boosted his spirits. Because I always write on there, like, to our fabulous mail carrier, thank you for all you do, you know, something like that. And he said it really boosted his spirits, and he was having a bad day, and it made his day so much brighter. So I thought, well, okay, then, you know, just to continue to show appreciation to him, I wanted to pick up a couple things. And these are $1.25 each, the Tootsie Rolls, and then these Gold Bears, you know, Haribo, Wild Berry, and, you know, the little gummies. So I think that's a pretty good price for, you know, a nice bag of candy. So, yeah, so I'll tuck those away for him. And then every few weeks, every couple weeks, I give him a bag of candy. So there's that. And, okay, I have a couple more items. I have some stickers. I can't believe all the stickers I've been finding lately. So they've had a lot of new stickers. I've been very pleased. So these are going to be a little hard to see on camera because they're really the glimmery stuff. But let me show them. This one says Groovy. And they're the kind where you have 3 different sets, and then they repeat the, you know, sets. So they're kind of made, I think, for kids to use as, like, or maybe teachers. I don't know. I always think of them. It does say teaching trees. That's probably for teachers. But I was thinking, like, at birthday parties where you have, like, little treat bags that you send home with kids when your child has a birthday party and you send home treat bags. I always feel like these would be nice because you can, you know, punch these out and give one to each child or whatever. But there's 82 stickers in there. They're laser. They're that glittery looking, kind of not glitter. They're not glitter. They're flat. They're laser, but they look a little bit holographic. But it's really cute because it has the roller skates, the mushrooms. It says funky here, groovy, you know, records. So it just has that, like, 70s and 80s vibe, I feel like. So that was that one. And I'd never seen this one before. And then this one is a tea theme, which we used to live in England. I really like tea. So I prefer it over coffee. So I'm all about the tea. I actually have a little junk journal I made. I can show you it because it's right here. Just because this has become turning into a little show and tell. I have a little junk journal that I made, which is in honor of tea. So I have just a funny little, you know, little stories of when I shared tea with someone, or, you know, it's not complete. It's an ongoing one. But anyway, so I am all about the tea. Give me the tea. Spill the tea. All right. So I thought this would be good for that, maybe to include, but also to have, like, I want to make a England or British junk journal sometime. So yeah. So anyway, throwing it in the old cart and throwing it into one of my bins with my themes. So, okay, and now we have 1, 2, 3 last items, and then I will do a quote. So you only have to suffer with me for a little bit longer. Now, I had not seen these, and I saw so many people hauling them that I was getting completely jelly. I was like, seriously? Dollar Trees around me, why are you not getting these keychains in, the hotel keychains? Well, they finally came. There they are in all their fabulousness. So so the primary colors, you get yellow, red, purple, blue. I guess primary colors would be like more of a green instead of the purple. Anywho, black and you know, like a turquoise, pink, or another, you know, fuchsia, and then like purple. So got excess of purple here, 2 purples, but I want to use them as charms on junk journals, and so I can add like images here, maybe stickers. I don't know. They would be also cute just for keys, of course. Also would be cute to put on a tote bag or your purse. So I'm going to figure out how to decorate them up and then use them. So there's that. So, all right. Now, sorry for the accidents, the accidental marker explosion, the extra story time and whatnot. So let me see. I want to get a quote out. So, all right. Okay. This is a good one. No masterpiece was ever created by a lazy artist. No masterpiece was ever created by a lazy artist. This means you have to work hard. You have to try hard. This is attributed to Salvador Dali. And when we went out to Tampa, Florida, you can watch my videos. And I did a haul of like different items I bought there. And we went to the Salvador Dali museum that's there. And I got a postcard book. I got some other items. So if you're curious, and you want to see Dali and you're not familiar with him, just go look at that video. And yeah, it's you can see what I bought. With the Dali theme. I like him a lot. He's an interesting artist. If you don't know who he is, or if you just want to Google it, look him up. He's really a character. So, all right. So no masterpiece was ever created by a lazy artist. So we need to work hard as artists, don't we? Yeah. So, all right, there it is. What else is going to happen in this video? Okay. Here we go. Don't be afraid to be different. I guess that can be our other, that applies. Who knew there was going to be a glitter marker explosion? All right. It's always fun and games around here. All right. I think that concludes the meeting. Before I go completely insane, I better close off now. All right. I better call the meeting to order and then just, let's get out. Let's get out while we can. All right. Thank you for all the support. I really do enjoy these DTSA meetings. They're a lot of fun for me. I hope you enjoy them too. And I hope you'll come back for another one. All right. Thank you, everyone. I will see you in another video. All right. Bye-bye. Take care.